This is the Doctor continuing the Battle Brothers Gladiators No Death Challenge. There's no music right now because I had to take a break after that crazy intense fight against the Brigand leader. The AI did not kill anyone because it messed up. It swapped the throwing weapons at night. In fact, why don't we get a move on to Schnellmark? We have a clear visibility. We shouldn't be ambushed by anyone. I want to do the level up and stuff after I get the music back when it's day. Gonna need to buy the tools in this town. We're gonna have money. That's like the one good thing. We're gonna have plenty of money. I want to get that cell sword and then go from there. I think there was also a one skull contract. Now, I have a reputation or ambition to get friendly with civilian. This is like one of the latest I've ever gotten it, and from what I understand, to proc these ambitions, you sometimes have to camp near a town or just get near a town. There we go. And you have to pause the game. SomeWeirdSins taught me this. It's like a bug in the game where there's so many processes running in the background that you have to specifically pause the game near a town when you've satisfied the conditions for an ambition. So that's good to know. Also, our people are not happy because why didn't Sins get the only some people got the gain confidence in your leadership? Really? Bear's happy, Ego's happy. Why aren't you happy, Sins? Is it because I violated your rule? I kited those serpents? Oh my god, Sins is upset with me. Alright, let's do some level ups on Cassius. He's our temporary bannerman. So Rally is a no-brainer. He can't actually do his job until we get him the Sergeant Sash and the banner, of course. But should be able to get that pretty soon. So I'm going to do, again, something weird here. Because this is a... Now, I still think more offense is the way to go in general. But Cassius is never going to really hit all that much anyway. So I'm actually, of all things, going to up his defense. He's just going to do shenanigans for us with quick hands. It's not an unusual type of banner build. And then Pendant is also going to do shenanigans for us with throwing. And then we need to hire some brothers who can actually fight, like the cell sword. We need some more killers. All three gladiators are great at killing, but we need additional firepower in the squad. I don't think we have enough firepower right now. Proc and tank. Plus, once we get the heavy armor repaired, we can put that on someone. So we can have 5 frontliners, and I'm thinking 4 or 5 guys in the back. 9 or 10, I think, would be a good size for our company right now. So, Pendant, why don't you level up? So, on that, more hit points, +4. I'm going to skip the +2 melee attack. I actually don't expect you to do all that much melee attack. And he's not a long-term character, Pendant. He just needs to support us right now. So, have quick hands. I'll equip the javelins for now, but he might swap to a different weapon. We'll see. Depends on the fight we're doing. He's going to be super flexible. Probably going to take bags and belts next, so he can do a little bit of everything for us. And more hit points because of the challenge, of course. Alright, no ambush trade routes. We do have money, so that's one of the few good things about what's going on. Tool situation is terrible. We're going to need to buy more. Alright, what's going on in this town? Swordmaster. Ooh. Tempting. Gambler. I think we have a gambler already, right? Yeah, Krog's a gambler. Rat catcher. I actually kind of like rat catchers, but maybe not for this particular challenge. You can buy him for his net, though. But we're gonna go near places where, like the harbor cities, where we can buy nets anyway. We could treat Bear's injury, but treating this just unlocks the surgeon, and I don't think the surgeon has any value for us this run, because his main thing is to save guys who get struck down the first time. Well, Sin's rules is you can't even get struck down. As soon as you get struck down, the run's over. So Surgeon has no value. Otherwise, you know, it's not bad to treat this injury, not because I care about it, it's an irrelevant injury for the most part, but because you can unlock the Surgeon for cheap. What is this one skull? Luton Dock? Aren't I actually going there? It's not necessarily a bad contract to do. What was this one? Oh, follow the tracks. That seems good. It's easy, but the main reason to do it is just to get rep with this town. Plus, we can't actually do anything else. Our guys are pretty beat up right now. Actually, they're not as beat up as I thought. Could be raiders. Like, we can get some good stuff from the raiders. I'll do a bit of inventory management. Alright, it's at this stage of the game when I usually start to pay for rumors. We did clear out a camp nearby, and we know there's another camp to the south in that little patch of forest. So normally I would pay for rumors, but we kind of already know everything valuable there is to know around this town. Paying for rumors won't actually do anything for us. It's actually pretty cheap to get people happy. You know, 43 crowns, I think everybody's earned it. What? Nobody got happy from that? Oh my god. Ungrateful louts. Let's go slaughter that. Of course they're in the forest. Where else would they be? Probably over there, so. Taking a... well, no, this way. Okay, that's good. But also hired this. How close am I to the scout? Don't I have to kill like beasts? Okay, 2 more beast battle. So going to forest is actually not a bad thing. 7 thugs. 1 skull, that seems about right. I'm not gonna record this. Sins took a cheeky hit from a double grip spear brigand. So not a flawless victory, but victory nonetheless. Okay, I've learned, so I am definitely not going to betray my employers again. First of all, I actually care about the rep with this town, and like the money is not much. Second of all, I forgot that when you betray your employer, it breaks the contract. You lose actually 100 renown, and because I lost that 100 renown, I lost it twice. When I had to cancel this contract, I just literally couldn't risk fighting the necromancer. Nothing wrong with that. But then this was that really tough choice, that 3 skull contract that was like super easy for some strange reason. And we betrayed our employer. We made a lot of money from that in the short term. But it cost us rep with the town, which is whatever. And it cost us renown, which is actually a huge deal in the early game. So maybe betraying Sunmark wasn't the best choice there in hindsight. Well, it's too late to worry about that now, but just keep in mind, when you betray your employers, you'll lose renown, and you need at least professional renown to like unlock all the good ambition. Ones that give you trinkets. Like, those are the ones that matter. Like the banner, the sergeant sash, and the 3 trinkets. All the other ambitions are just like more renown, so they're like, whatever. They don't actually do anything. Well, that's not true. They unlock more retinue members, but as the glads, like with a no-death run, I think there's only 2 of these guys that are relevant, that actually matter. It's the lookout and the scout. That's it. Because, like, the surgeon doesn't do anything. I can't hire the drill sergeant because I can't have a permanent injury. The recruiter, yeah, he might be there temporarily, but I'm not gonna even hiring that many people. I'm not going to trade. Who knows when I'm going to get the agent? Yeah, the bounty hunter eventually, but that's like late game. Just kind of pick him up along the way. Like, none of the other ones matter. I actually get this minstrel because, like, more tavern rumors is good, and I'm pretty short on renown. Plus, it's very fitting from a roleplay perspective. Cartographer. This guy might actually be worth a decent amount of money if you have the scout and the lookout. Like, you can kill camps, you can make his money back pretty quickly. Interesting idea. If I need money, which hopefully I won't. Alright, I did a little more inventory management after I did that brigand fight back in town. Still have lots of things I need to repair. I can't actually queue anything up because I don't have enough tools. I've re-equipped my front line. Sins also leveled. Sins actually has the fatigue to use the mace, and then Leon and Ego will both use a sword because of their lower fatigue. Ego in particular might like bust out the shield. And Leon you can't hit, so have a sword, buddy. And then Krog can now swap between the daggers. Leon, I am actually quite tempted to get him a Katal. Like, I don't know if I can hold out. Like, next turn he can go Dagger Mastery, and then Nimble, and then Quick Hands. Like, I took the Student because I was hoping I didn't need the power boost on the Quick Hand Dagger build, which is just like so ridiculously strong. Like, you have a Katal Dagger and then a two-hander. I also actually don't have a two-hander, so I was like, yeah, let's take Student. But, like, you could just buy a Great Axe or a two-handed mace or something, Katal Quick Hands, and, like, he'll just kill everything for us. Kronk could also use the sword. That's another interesting option. But, anyway, let's do Sins level up. That's pretty easy. And I'm going to save his perk point. I don't think I necessarily need Underdog. He might go Quick Hands, like, if he's going to do the Cleaver Mastery stuff. Nothing wrong with Quick Hands with Cleaver Mastery. Or he might go Mace Mastery, because he's got more than enough attack to use the mace. He doesn't get any bonus damage, but we could find like a Feign Mace eventually for him. It's very strong maces, Mace Duelist. That could be a fun build for Sins. But you get like a guaranteed good cleaver from the Barbarian Madman eventually. So who else are we going to make into the cleaver guy, right? Not Leon. He won't have the fatigue for it. I don't really want to make Ego into it because you can't be like fatigue neutral. So it's got to be like another recruit, and who knows. So we'll figure all that stuff out later. I am going to take this contract to do a caravan mission. Normally I don't do those, but it'll restock Lutendok's stuff, including amber that we could sell, and tools, which we desperately need, and nets, which I also desperately need. So that's a no-brainer. Plus, we'll stop along Tretenfest along the way to hire that cell sword, hopefully. So let's do it. There's an event, entertainment troupe that wants us to pay money to entertain them. Our men will be happy enough without entertainment. The gladiators are our entertainment. They are basically a minstrel company, right? I'm not gonna rob them. I've been having some issues with my renown. I don't know if this will cost us renown, but I'm not risking it. I don't feel like looking this event up on the wiki, so we're good. Thank you. It's a shame we arrived at Tretenfest when it's dark, but there's a place called Hideout of the Insane Master in the swamps to the northwest of here. Interesting stuff. Good to know. Alright. Normally I would get the battle standard. I'm actually thinking about this one. But I think the battle standard is just too important. This one, the Cook Scout and many more who can support us off the battlefield. Like, I should be able to hire either the Lookout or the Scout soon. And it'll buff our renown. This ambition for the battle standard will always be there. But if I have the battle standard, I can actually go fight Geist, make more money. An interesting choice. I feel like I can get enough renown. Just kind of want the battle standard. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna pause the game because technically we fulfilled our ambition. And it worked. Okay. That trick really did work beautifully. Why is Sins like not getting happy from these? I don't get it. Congratulations, Cassius. I have no tools. That's okay. Some contracts here. Is that sellsword around? Where was that sellsword? Was he in the castle? I can't remember. There's a thief here, right? Thieves are just like good. I don't have a thief in the company yet. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, I mean... welcome to the squad, Enforcer. Wow, you are like a god tier dodge tank. You can't do anything else, but you can tank 16 base defense? That is unbelievably sick. Dodge tanks aren't the best type of nimble tanks, but I mean, what else are you looking for? I want a Battle Forge tank as well. Krog has 9. I'm sorry, Krog. This guy, Enforcer, he's just gonna be better than you. I don't know how to break that news for you, buddy. But you'll keep doing your job right now. But Enforcer, my God, the stat line is just sick. Like, oh, Tiny, ignore the starring melee. I'm never gonna level that. Tiny makes it so your character basically can't do melee. Like, if you want to make a Tiny character do melee, they would have to do, first of all, they need Fearsome. At least then you'll do something with your hits. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess Fearsome is so strong it can overcome Tiny. But otherwise, you're not going to do anything. Or of course, a range character. Those are good for Tiny. But my God. I can't get over how good this character is. Like, if you're a newer player and you're watching this and you're like, but he doesn't even have starting defense. Why is this guy so good? It's because his starting defense is insanely high, 16. I think only sword masters can roll that naturally without traits. You need like a trait to actually get above 13 base defense. So you can think of this as a character with like 1 star melee defense, or 1 melee defense and 3 stars, or 5 and 2 stars, or 6 and 2 stars rather. And those are pretty good, right? Certainly more than enough to be a tank. And it's better to have the defense now than like at level 11. It's always better to have stats now. So like starting stats is always better than stars. Now ideally, if he had 2 stars here in melee defense, this would be like the sickest tank like ever, or maybe not ever, but certainly in this run, he would be end game material. Right now, I don't know. He might high roll his defense, he might not, but no matter what, he's usable. So, just thought this is very important to call out. Alright, it's unfortunate there's only 1 net in this town. Tools are a phenomenally good price. I'm gonna buy... There's that sellsword. Where did that sellsword go? Can't remember. I could have sworn there was a 2k sellsword somewhere. There was a 1.8k sellsword in that castle to the north too. Oh, escort caravan to Gemensnock. Okay. What is this? Follow the tracks. Oh, now this is interesting. This location, the Tilted Stones. Is that camp. And it's Brigands, like the game told me that. What I really want to do is go fight it without clearing this puny 1 skull contract, which doesn't pay enough. But it's... Fighting Brigands in the forest, an unknown enemy, it's tricky. Where is that sellsword of ours? Alright, I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy up all the amber, go to Treat Fest to hire that other sellsword. I could have sworn there was a sellsword here, but it must have despawned. Maybe the caravan delivery resets the spawns in the city? I don't know if that's how that mechanic works. Is there anybody knows? Let me know. Because, like, I would not have taken that Caravan Escort if it, like, I knew it would get rid of my 2K Sellsword. Fortunately, we have a backup one over there, so that's good. And then I'm just going to go kill that camp. I know it's Brigands. It's in the forest. It's right here. If it's on the hills, I'd be concerned. But in the forest, I'm not worried about it. And we can always go, like, Brigands you can run from. So if we go in and it turns out like it's 6 marksmen, you know what we do? We just run. We just run and we deal with this later. So, yeah. And I'm not going to do either of these contracts because they are beneath us. Better buy a little more tools, now that I think about it. Some of the food prices here are pretty cheap. The gladiators get upset if you don't have like at least 1 stack of expensive food in your inventory. But whatever, I'm not too worried about that. There wasn't anyone else here to hire, right? Just a fisherman for his net? I don't know if I need that right now. He's gonna be useful fighting undead though. And another net is a pretty big deal. I always dismiss him. Fisherman can be good. I have enough armor to equip him. Camps don't scale based on your company. So like it's always fine to hire more guys if you're planning to kill camps. You know what? The net's like 50 crowns, so this guy's really just 200. We can afford him. Let's see how you turn out, buddy. Complete garbage. So, you are... Zook, welcome! You are going to sit in the back and throw nuts for us, buddy. That's your one job. Please do not fail at your one job. Might not even field you. Alright, let's get that sellsword. Someone who can actually fight. There's also a hunter here. Boy, I don't even know which one of these guys I should hire. Probably the sellsword. They're more flexible. Might come back for the hunter, though. Squire's too expensive. There's a lot of interesting recruits in this town. 100 crown gravedigger. There's a dog. Wow, did I see a 1,000 crown billhook? Huh. That's about as good of a price as it's gonna get for a billhook. What do I value more? The sellsword or the billhook? Actually a tough question. I could just hire this hunter. He would add a degree of tactical flexibility that this company lacks. And then, well, we can't afford the billhook after that. I need more money. Where did all my money go? Alright, I plan on going to kill some camps. This billhook is a pretty massive power spike, and it's hard to find a billhook for cheaper. I was planning to buy the sellsword, but the sellsword and the hunter should probably still be around, whereas this billhook will reset itself pretty quickly, and it's a pretty significant buff to the company. I'm gonna actually get the billhook instead. Save our money, because I definitely can't afford anyone else right now. This billhook definitely coming handy. Now I kind of want to give Sins quick hands for billhook shenanigans. He could be so strong with that. Like he... We'll see. We don't have to commit to anything yet. Is there a heater shield? Do I spend the 400 crowns on that heater shield for Enforcer? Look at how good Enforcer is. At level 1, with a crappy shield, he is almost as good as Krog, who is level 4 with Shield Expert and a better shield. That is how sick Enforcer is. 400 crowns is a lot, though. I think I'll pass on the heater shield. 1 heater shield should be enough. And I'm going to save my money. I want to hire the hunter and this guy. Oh, and I was going to hire this rat catcher. It turns out I'm going to hire one just for the net. And then I can dismiss him. In fact, I'm going to dismiss him right now. I'm doubtful he'll even survive. But got a net for 100 crowns and a row on a potentially good brother. It's not the worst thing. Need a net. That's how we win battles. Okay, I'm gonna go kill this camp right here. And then I'm gonna go kill this, which is an undead camp. We'll see. As expected, I saw this Tilted Stones camp. It's interesting, at night, the vision was so limited, I had to get like literally right up to it to find it. So scouting the forest, especially at night, you basically can't find anything. It's good. I want to attack at night in case there are marksmen. Now Sins, we are definitely going to take quick hands to take advantage of the billhook. If you're going to go cleaver spec, quick hands is just good anyway, so nothing wrong with that. Here, have slightly better armor, Zook. Have, I don't know, a spear. 2 nuts. You have quick hands now, so why don't you have a net? And a no, I want that, okay. Seems solid. Could actually have a loaded crossbow, but I don't think that will actually accomplish anything. Enforcer, you have the heavy armor, so you can be on the front lines and not die. I think that's pretty good. Don't really need kite shields because we're attacking at night. And Arthur, you can get in there. I think this will be good. You have quick hands, right? I don't know how many javelins I'm actually going to throw, so this is fine. Okay, 27 minutes and the first battle. 9 of them. We can take 9. There were 2 marksmen, I'm pretty sure, because they moved very quick. It's interesting that I hear them shuffling around in that darkness. Let's wait around and see what they do. They might be charging us. So I'm going to end turn on most characters, but with Sins, oh, you don't have the vision. He has Pathfinder. All right, let's see what they do next turn. Whoa. Okay. Pierced hand. You do have the 9 lives. What is that? 21%? They keep like getting us 21%ers. Alright. Very annoying. They don't have a leader. Thinking... Enforcer has the heavy armor. Let's move up at least like that, see what happens. And it's a light crossbow too. How do they have such good armor penetration already? It's like half his health gone. Ugh. Even at night, I might need to just start the gladiators with your shields equipped for this sort of nonsense. You know, let's move Thor out as kind of bait. This raider double gripping is very dangerous. Quite a few marksmen. Sins can wait. I'm almost certainly going to adrenaline and use the Pathfinder to do stuff. You can wait. Ego. Same deal. They're gonna go so fast, there's no point in moving and ending my turn immediately. Might as well just wait. I'm a little worried about you, Liam, buddy. You're gonna take cover behind this tree. We'll figure out what to do with you in a bit. Zook has all the nuts. Okay. Pinned it up. Luke, support. I don't really think Cassian needs to rally yet. Let's move him up. So Ego is going to go there, and Sins is going to go here in Adrenaline. They're going to rotate. Wow, he's standing still and shooting. Impressive. This double slash could suck. That raider is super dangerous, but I know how to deal with him. Injury on Cassius. That's acceptable. Ooh, such nut. You have fast adaptation pendant. You might as well throw. Cursor move up, and your turn immediately. That guy has a sprained ankle. Wait on Cassius. Okay, no mystery with Ego. Just start attacking. Adrenaline again on Sins. Actually gonna move Liam around. Move Krog to cover. Ooh! Thor, buddy, your shield's broken. That is quite a concern. Spear wall yourself, buddy. And Zook coming to support, potentially. Cassius, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You just need a kill. Almost. Ugh! These marksmen, they just don't miss! Wait. Gonna need to back Thor up. Might as well end your turn to... Oh, he could pull out club. Do something. That's very bad. Thor, buddy! Is this how the run ends? Possibly. They have Executioner. Okay, we have to try to save Thor. Like, normally I just don't care about deaths. I guess this is how the run ends. And your turn immediately, Zook. Should have ran him back when his shield was down. So used to, like, other maneuvers. Why did Enforcer go there, right? Like, normal play, you put Enforcer here because you want him to live and you don't care about these guys. But the correct play should have been to put Enforcer here because, like, he can actually take damage. I just, like, I don't think that way. I don't think no-death runs are for me. This guy with the axe is just going to attack Thor and he's going to die, and that's the end. Don't really see a way around it. 30%. Surely the pike is better. Yeah. I'm not going to go ahead of them. So I'm going to try to shield bump this guy back. I have no other choice. So I have to double stab in my turn and hope it kills. Same with Cassius. I'll move back. We may do something a little different with you. Okay, I have a plan that could potentially work. Leion's just like completely useless this fight. Okay. Doesn't make sense. We just need to kill this one. Ego, buddy! Show us what you're made of. Thor, don't die. He's probably gonna die. 9 turns, 13 turns, 8 turns. Okay. There's a chance, not a high chance. 29%. Okay, now the marksmen are missing, which is good. Ego! You can take it! You don't have nimble, so you can't take it. Gotta wait on Krog. Like, double stab doesn't do anything. If only I had a cell sorting instead of these guys, right? Double stab, the odds of it doing something are so low. I think Thor is just dead. Oh well, this is how the run ends. Okay, okay, single stab. Good job, Enforcer. Guess it's not over yet. %. Have to take it. We have to try to break this guy. all-out attack. There's no other choice. Well, way on Ego. I might have to show on him because otherwise he dies. Good. Can't do that. Stay put, Leon. Oh, he doesn't want to move. Okay. I was thinking about netting this guy, but... And then I can use Death Blow. Might do it next turn. But I kind of have to save Thor. Well, Bear could die. Okay, that injury was really good for us. Use your 9 lives, Liam, buddy. Oh, the run ends. Oh well. Oh well. It's just a mistake. Like if I had 12 guys, this fight would be very easy. I just attack, like, overwhelm them with numbers and lose a guy. It's not a big deal. But I don't think I'm cut out for no death runs. I just not capable of thinking that way, you know. Oh, Thor, buddy. I don't have the patience to, like, play with 6 man and do contracts and not fight camps. I just find it so boring. Oh, well. What can you do? And it's, I made a mistake, right? Like, I just didn't position... I should have positioned Enforcer there, and then I would have survived. Like, it was just a mistake. I just, when I was playing the mission, I was just not capable of thinking in that way, you know? Oh, well. I might as well finish this battle. We'll cut them all down. %? I don't think these gladiators are all that strong. How is that a 51? Oh, you have the pierced hand, yeah. Eh. Also, not going Colossus, like, on Viper is probably just subjectively wrong. Like, but I wanted to test my new theory. I suppose a no-death challenge, you can't test it. You just have to, like, do what works, right? There is no, like, not much to test. And, like, in a normal run, like, sacrificing Thor in that way is, like, perfect. He was useless. And, like, this is, like, the ideal outcome in a normal run, right? And then think of how much armor we would have gotten from this fight. Like, I would have daggered all these guys down. Eh. So, like, yeah, I know the mistake I made, right? I, like, didn't send the right character to do the right thing, but... like, if I play another no-death run, it's gonna be the same thing. Like, I just know exactly what's gonna happen. Like, I'm gonna make, like, one mistake, and that's the end of it. Or, like, I don't do anything. Like, you just stick with the stuff that's absolutely safe. Although this is honestly, like, safe. If I had 12 guys, I don't think Thor dies there. I could have used guys from the north. Like, my entire problem with this run is I just didn't have enough guys at any point to do anything. Oh, poor Thor. Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching. Look at how much stuff we got. We got a lot of loot from that, right? Like 28 tools and all sorts of good stuff. This is why you want to kill camps instead of doing that one skull contract. I suppose in a no-death run, I should have just done the one skull contract. Whatever. Ego actually survived. He's so tough. Putting him in the middle like that. But yeah, the AI played very well. And if I had more guys, right, like we could have killed that Raider of the Axe and then pressured the Archer so he couldn't have shot at Thor. Probably should have put a shield in Thor's backpack, like the throwing spear thing. Or actually, when that happened, just like back Thor up, like back them up, pull out Ego's shield. Like there's a lot of mistakes, but I feel like I'm just gonna keep making those mistakes. I always lose like a couple guys every run because I want to play super aggressive and just do fights. Like I can't bring myself to run around the map and do like 2 skull contracts. I can't bring myself to do it. So thank you everyone for this. Maybe I'll do another series. We'll see. Until next time. Until next series, I guess. Bye-bye.